Société comment nous est. Moi content pour moi ensemble avec nous là pour me parler ensemble avec nous concernant des élections qui a fait 3 novembre côté diaspora haïtienne yo en pimpant côté y a Corée Joe Biden. Nous et Joe Biden et côté monsieur dans état Floride qui bagay monsieur a fait ensemble avec et communauté haïtienne yo et Miami, c'est bagay qui vraiment extraordinaire qui nous té ensemble avec Obama. Mais de nous garder immigrants surtout et la communauté diaspora et démocratie.
Effort to try to rescue Haitians in Haiti from that earthquake. I don't know whether some of you had family there, you lost family, or they were hurt, but if it was, my heart goes out to you because it was a sad, sad, sad time. But the most important thing that we wanted to make clear was that we were going to make sure temporary protective status was guaranteed to all Haitians. And this is not the time to lift it. This is not the time to end it. Look, we have the same cultural backgrounds, the same people of faith. We believe in the same things. We honor family, family first, and after that, and what we do to help all people. You know, I'm a practicing Catholic. There's an expression by a famous theologian who said, faith sees best in the dark. What we need is faith. We need to have faith in the ability of people to overcome great, great crises. And you have. The community has. And you've reached out. You've left nobody behind. You've made sure that people know they have a home with you. There's nothing more difficult to deal with. We know from experience of loss of family, if in fact you have nobody to lean on, nobody to help, nobody that understands. And so thank you, and thank this center and all of you for what you've done to take care of so many incredible people. Folks, the fact is that, you know, it's all about the spirit of this community. You know, there's an expression I often use. I say, there's no quit in America. There's no quit in America. There's clearly no quit in the Haitian community. There is none. And I promise you there'll be no quit on my part as your president, making sure the Haitian community has an even shot, gets back on its feet, and moves in the direction to be able to realize its incredible, incredible potential. But there's a lot happening. This is the most important election, I suspect, that we'd agree, in most of our lifetimes. The character of the country is literally on the ballot. What kind of nation we're going to be, who we are, what we stand for, whether we'll continue to reach out, or whether we'll continue to push people away like it's happening now. Whether we'll take care of those people who are, through no fault of their own, find themselves among those families. Over 205,000 people have died from COVID without much help at all. We can do so much together. And we can set an example because this community is tight. Folks, millions of lives and livelihoods are on the line. This is the last day you can register to vote in Florida. It matters. It genuinely matters. Because, folks, the Haitian community by itself, if the turnout was like it was last time, the Haitian community itself can determine the outcome of this election. No, I really mean it. Look at the numbers. It's real. So not only do you have an opportunity, I think you have an obligation to see to it you take care of the folks you care so much about. Because I promise you, I give you my word as a Biden, I'll be there. I'll stand with you. And there's so much we can do. Think about this. The Haitian community here in Little Haiti grows and prospers. The whole of Miami-Dade prospers. Nobody loses. Everybody wins. It's all about addition, not like the administration talks about subtraction. It's all about addition. As I said, the fact is that 29 days to go to this election. 29 days. And I respectfully suggest, if you haven't already done it, encourage your friends, your family, your constituents to go to iwillvote.com. Figure out exactly where you're going to vote, exactly how you're going to vote. And one more thing, do what my grandfather used to say up in Scranton, find the 5 people you're going to bring along to vote, not just you. Reach out. Because a lot of people are discouraged. And by the way, everything the administration has done is try to put a lid on people voting. Everything. Making it sound like we can't determine our own outcomes. We can. The American people are showing up. They're voting in large numbers. It's already begun, as you all know. And quite frankly, if we win Florida, you've won. You've flat won. So folks, look, the American people, Floridians, folks in Miami-Dade, they're looking to you. You can deliver an awful lot. You really can. But here's the commitment Jill and I make to you, and I mean it. If elected, we'll be back. Not the last you hear of me. I've never broken my word in anything I've said. The Congresswoman can tell you that. Because look, when the community grows, you set an example for other communities that are in trouble, that aren't getting an even shot. All we can do to make sure that you don't go have the problem you had with your nonprofit going under because of the fact that you didn't get the kind of help that was needed. It's there. The Congresswoman voted for all that assistance. It's there. But it's going to the big hitters. It's not going to ordinary, hard-working people. I'm getting too wrapped up in this, so I apologize, but I feel really strongly about this. And I think about this. Wouldn't it be an irony, the irony of all ironies, if on election eve it turned out Haitians delivered the coup de grace in this election? So, ladies and gentlemen, the good news is, for me, I'm here. The bad news for you is, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. And I want to see these beautiful young ladies. I want to see them dancing when they're 4 years older, too. So, it's great to see you. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep the faith. Every time I walk out of my grandpa's house, the traveling pressman heard me say this 100 times. But he'd say to me, Frederica, he'd say, Joey, keep the faith. And my grandmother, when she was alive, she said, no, Joey, spread it. Go spread the faith. God love you all. May God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.